I'm back. I done took me a good old nap today, y'all, and I'm ready to conversate. You know what I mean? When I get bored, I can come here and talk to y'all. But check this out. Now, you can like anybody you want to like, okay? But it's best to go back and read and study your history. Your, your history is very important. You got to go back and not just say things for attention. You know what I mean? Let's check this out, then y'all understand me about Kanye West. Ever since he had this debate, whether, speaking on another religion, another nationality, that's when he looked like he started having problems, okay? This dude said something that I think he needs to me, my opinion, needs to go sit down. He needs to go sit down somewhere. Because he's saying stuff he don't know what he's talking about.
You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized. Well, I see good things about Hitler also. We're gonna stop dissing the Nazis all the time. Okay. Kanye has finally lost it. Just moments ago on InfoWars with Alex Jones, Kanye West went on a rant defending and praising Hitler. I believe that this is going to be the nail in the coffin for him regarding the media and public support. Just watch this. Don't say all people, just say specifically the businessmen. And then I go on Lex Friedman and I say who it specifically, and that's still not enough. They're still taking it too far. Everyone knows and agrees now that it's like a reverse version of American History X, the scene when they put the guy's head against the curve and kick the back of it. And now people are like, wait a second, the so-called crime doesn't deserve the punishment. What did I thought? That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized. Well, I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me you can love us, and you can love what we're doing to you with the contracts, and you can love what we're pushing with the pornography. But this guy that invented highways, invented the very microphone that I use as a musician, you can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good, and I'm done with that. I'm done with the classifications.
So what he's saying, y'all, what Kanye really saying is that there now there are some good things about Hitler, he said. And there are some bad things about Hitler. To me, there are some good things about black people, and there are bad things about black people, just as well as white and any other nationality. There are some good things, there are bad things, but what Hitler done to the people is what make him look bad. Kanye, you need to go back and study your history, baby.
Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. How about that one? Ari Emanuel, how you like that one? Hey, Ron, you gonna do
And see how he calling out names? He calling their names.
anything to fix Chicago? Well, I am worried about the thousands of black folks down in Mother Chicago, but let me expand on it because that's a nuance. And so my issue was, growing up, my grandfather told me the stories about some of the inside baseball and the things that went on. But later I'm going to get into that. I'm going to tell you some stuff about Hitler that you might not know directly that happened to my people I knew. I'd love to hear everything because guess what? We don't get to hear. It's hidden.
No, it's not. Kanye, you need to go back and read. You don't like to read that much. This is in your history book, baby. Don't get on there acting dumb. How you gonna say you like Hitler and you ain't looked him up? Come on, baby. Read your history. Go back and read. Talking about you want to hear, you already know.
Like our truth, the fact that African Americans were in America before the Pilgrims. That truth is hidden. That we are actually the Native Americans, or some of us are Native. Or the fact that what Kyrie got in trouble is pointing out that we're Jewish slave boats. Like, and then
well, look at Australia. Yeah. They've done some of the genetic typing of the Aborigines there. They're basically Africans.
There you go. So all of these truths, and then the current truths about banking, about the government. My favorite thing that I got to say with Tim Pool was Rahm Emanuel was right there next to Obama. Jared Kushner was right there next to Trump. What do those two people, those two Zionists, I gave it away, have in common? Nick, can you pick that up and expound on that?
Absolutely, yeah. And it's interesting because you've been going on these interviews with Lex Friedman and with Tim Pool and Piers Morgan, and they always say, well, don't talk about a group, talk about the individuals. And I would point out, one, it's hypocritical because in the same interview, Tim Pool said, well, wouldn't Ye be so great for the black vote? You can say the black vote, we talk about Jewish businessmen, and somehow that's a problem. You can't talk about groups when it's one but not the other. The other thing is that there is something baked into the cake in Judaism which affects how they're brokering these kinds of contracts with entertainers like Ye. If you look at the Talmud, which is a real Jewish holy book.
Die for saying this, so in case this the last time you ever hear from me.
Well, look. I'm glad you guys are here, and we can sit here and upset. All I'm telling you is, do you guys realize that the British government created Hitler and the Milner Group?
Kanye, stop laughing and be serious. That's what y'all problem is. You don't want to read and listen. Listen to what this man telling you. God, you on here trying to make a joke.
Put him in power, and there's something much more sophisticated. And I personally think that both Jews are great people. You're the director, that's fine. The Margaret Sanger, Rockefeller-founded Planned Parenthood, came out today and said, because of your white guilt, white people need to give money so we can kill black babies. I swear to God, it's in my stack. If I hadn't moved it off the desk, I could pull it right up for you.
Why did I have you move it off the desk, Alex?
Because it's cluttered. I'm not bitching. I'm just saying, everybody asks, where's my papers? I don't have them there as a prop. I can literally go, look, I agree with you. Look at this. They say...
But he's not going to take up for us. He's not going to speak up for blacks.
White people help us kill black people for your white guilt. It actually says that. Now,
that's what it says, Kanye. But you ain't got nothing to say about that.
Is it a problem with props? We can't. This is the voice of Netanyahu.
See, you get your mop. I'm going to find the tweet here. Because I want to show you this. This is a big... Guys,
This man is singing playing with a puppet, thinking it's cute.
I sent it to you this morning. It was in the tweets. You pull it up. It's official Twitter of the eugenics death cult. Talk about Nazis. I mean,
we're going to have Netanyahu step out for a second, okay, Alex?
Oh, he's going to go?
I'm leaving for now until it's another meeting, and then I'm going to say something.
See, he don't want to be serious. He want to play. This man need help.
You're not only an artist, you're a comedian.
We're turning out like never before. So join us in...
That's what I'm talking about. He see him want to play while he trying to be serious at Kanye like attention. Y'all gonna have to understand the man needs some help. The man needs get some serious help. Cause he's getting attention saying the wrong thing. I mean, when you start talking about black, he ain't said nothing about them and them babies, black babies and stuff. He don't care nothing about y'all. Y'all still taking up for him. So what y'all think about that? What Kanye said about Hitler. Kanye is See, when it came to the Holocaust, him and what is it, Justin Bieber's? Who that made that song? And I love that song. It was Holocaust. That was a meaning behind that song.
Can exist in a peaceful way, as long as the people that know how to make robots aren't using their robots to control the humans. Like,
Y'all hear him? And I had said somebody. Did y'all hear what he just said? Listen. Kanye trying to say somebody controlling him. They trying to control him. Listen, but he right on that one now. People do be trying to blackmail you, but
no human species can exist in a peaceful way, as long as the people that know how to make robots aren't using their robots to control the humans. Lex? Definitely something you have to be concerned about as we become more technologically savvy. That, my friend, is why engineering isn't everything. That you have to desperately study the lessons of history. In Nazi Germany, science was used to create atrocities. Engineering, the same. Engineering could be a tool of war. We're still in the Holocaust. A Jewish friend of mine said, go visit the Holocaust Museum. And my response was, let's visit our Holocaust Museum, Planned Parenthood. With all due respect, I grew up in the Soviet Union. I'm Jewish. Parts of my family perished in the Holocaust of Nazi Germany. I have to push back that there is a difference of the atrocities at that scale, at that time, on an entire people. I was going to say the number, that's the difference. It's not the number. Because million, well, also, African Americans are actually Jew also. The lost tribe of Israel. Back on that too. Okay, so well, everyone came from Africa. I am African. I'm basically African American. We're brothers. And we're both Jew. And we're brothers. So we're human. 6 million people.
oh, he just see the Kanye. He didn't agree with you. You're not understanding how human. But y'all, oh my God, help him, Jesus.
Died in the Holocaust. Over 20 million have died by the hands of abortion, and the media promotes the "My Body, My Choice," which is actually still a promotion for Planned Parenthood. 50% of Black deaths a year is actually abortion. It's not the cop with the knee. It's not black on black violence and gang violence. It's not heart attacks. It's actually abortion. The most dangerous place for...
Why you say just black people? I think that's miscalculated. I really do. They having more babies than they taking.
Black person in America is in their mother's stomach. 900 to 1 million abortions in the United States a year. I hear you. But there's something about the rape, the torture, the murder of children, women, men, the complete humiliation and just the suffering that was endured during World War II. That's what we deal with on our TVs right now with black people. Soros would use black trauma economy to win an election. What I love is having a healthy conversation. And as opposed to, there's certain things, boom, this drops, people are going to have pussy hats on. Boom, this drops, it's going to be, black people and white people with sides. Boom.
I mean, when have Kanye ever sat down like, see, I don't care what nobody say. I think Kanye used the word, the word black is to escape for his nonsense. Don't go acting like you so concerned about blacks now that you're talking about Jews and you in Kanye is playing a game right now with y'all minds. He's playing a game that he still consider himself God. That's where his mind is. He blackmailed his own mind to think that, and so whoever listened to him gonna get confused in knowing who and what they are religiously and ethically. When you say black, he gonna stick out in there. Oh my God, Kanye doing too much.
This drops. So hey, China, hey, left agenda, hey, what we're gonna do is say that our species can have a healthy conversation. Can I just linger on this? Because when you say Jewish media, there's a echo of a pain that people feel that reminds you're saying it's redundant, right? No, I'm not saying it's redundant. I'm saying it's redundant. You're saying it's redundant. It's a redundant. I'm saying it's something I'm saying that it's something that Joseph Goebbels, the propaganda minister of Nazi Germany, said. I'm saying it's been said so many times in order to murder and torture Jewish people that it just rings wrong. And that's just like the N word when spoken by people that have the same skin color as me. It reminds people of a very dark time. I know. If Jewish people would accept
He
that
just see he not listen. Kanye not gonna listen to you. He just want to get his information out there. You ain't heard nothing that man said. He don't care what you call blacks. He don't care. He ain't heard nothing you said. He don't want to hear what you saying. He don't care about black folks. He's allegedly sitting here. That man just said, listen to what this man just said. And then he just hurried up, want to cut the subject. Listen to what he's saying. He trying to put examples in his face.
just like the N word when spoken by people that have the same skin color as me. It reminds.
See? And then if a person who has the same color as him say call somebody N word, y'all be ready to jump on them. But just as soon as you said it to your own, it doesn't matter.
Reminds people of a very dark time. I know. If Jewish people would accept that I'm Jew, then they would see what I'm saying in a different way. They would hear
See, he don't care what you said, mister.
in a different way. But see, the people, you saying you're Jewish, that no, I'm Jew, not Jewish. Jewish means like that of a Jew. I'm saying I'm Jew. You're a Jew. Blood of Christ. That Orthodox comes from Christian. Right. But are you a follower of the philosophy of the black Hebrew Israelites? Because that's where the idea comes from. Not all of those folks are extremists, but some are extremists. I'm a follower of the idea. I have a vague idea that all people came from Africa. But what I wanted to do, now I could Andy Kaufman this about 7 more minutes, and then tell you what it is. Should I count? Let's count 7 minutes. No, but I did this to do a spoiler alert. Sure, spoiler. What's the first thing I said at the beginning? We're talking about engineering and humans. We're all and human. I said, and then what did I say we shouldn't focus on? Race. Not just that. I said they shouldn't teach this in school. History. The history, because what they do, what schools are doing is exactly what the CIA does with Pixar films and Disney films. They make Bambi's mom die in the beginning, right? And off that pain comes a purposive ice cream. Off that pain comes, I need some more toys. Off that pain comes, I need a bigger house. Off that pain comes, I need more girls than my wife. Off that pain comes, so they put that pain in to make us, now.
You know what? If he, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna end it right here. If Kanye practiced on helping his nationality, things would be better if he can take all that talent that he has and put it towards his people the way he put it towards the Jews. He'll be a all right man. But the only time he put it towards his people is when he need them, when he want to build, and when he want controversial, virtual. Yes, that's when he wants to be bothered with us. When he be done made the problem, when he accumulate a problem. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this and like, share, and subscribe because I'm not understanding what's going on here. I'm not understanding what's going on with him mentally. I'm not, and maybe it's not for me to understand what's going on with Kanye mentally. Because the example that this young man is sitting here talking with him about, he's not taking our people serious. But when he wants help, he throws his people in there. But right now, the problem is not the blacks. Right now, he in another side, that nationality that don't have nothing to do with him. But he figured because he got the money, he can be that. No, 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 no. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They just want your business. And he not understanding that. So he understand. But y'all tell me what y'all think about Kanye and what come out of their mouth here. So far, so much with that. Um, I want y'all to take a look at this. Let's take a listen to this. Hold on. Let's see what happened to him and Obama.
Obama's favorite artist. He actually met with me. Obama met with me and my mama to say that he was running for office back in 2008, and that he wanted the support. And everybody was so into this idea of the black president. And we were always, you were always cool. And it's also like, how many of us are there? Obama level, Ye level, Virgil level, just black, so brilliant that we cut through all of the lines of racism. Like, you just can't get rid of us. Nat King Cole level, Dave Chappelle level. So in some place we'd have to be friends and get along, because it's like, you're at that level. You're like a, Formula One Lewis Hamilton race car driver. We're still driving a white car, but we're the best race car drivers that ever existed. And that was me and Obama's connection. But soon as I wasn't saying the things that I was supposed to say as a rapper, our connection faded.
And you know what? And Kanye, I can kind of like basically like understand Kanye on that part. When I say what I believe, my belief, and if I speak like Kanye, then people back away from me. If I really tell you how I feel about blacks, white, all these different nationality, and I can get along with them, but the way they feel about me, about my race, it's different the way they feel about me. And when what Kanye saying when he sit down and he told Obama something. See, when you say something to people and you don't agree with people, it go right now in on social media. If you don't agree with them, they see you different. They don't see you as it's a connection with you and other content creator. You different than them. Not because I'm not going. I want to say what I gotta say. I can understand this man.
She don't talk to him anymore. I'll talk to him if I see him. Yep. But I guarantee you, he see me. I don't even know him. I just thought that sounded cool. One idea that was in my head about 3 minutes ago that I really want to say is that's really interesting about the when companies get the BLM managers. What's a manager? Black Lives Matter office manager. It's basically you get a semi-influential black person to become the face of a white company. Yeah. Right. So that means like in the design world, in the art world, they actually would pick artists that were less talented than other artists based on their influence, not based on their actual work.
Okay, I can get him. I can get what he talking to. I see. Okay, now I can follow him right there. In other words, they a lot of people focus on who you are, and they do that on job, but they've been like that. It's because you can't change. Uh, you can't change racism. It's gonna be that. And then sometimes it's turning on your own people. It's not racism, but it's called something else. But racism is gonna be here. That's what Kanye don't understand. That's something that he can't change. Now, how he feel and how he think is okay, but it's a lot to this. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Everyone is vying for influence and an opinion. Everyone is afraid of losing their opinion.
And so, and what he's saying right there, I own shoes, and I'm going in with you. I'm working for you, and I'm putting your Adidas on my, I'm with you on my shoes, and you get money and this. Now I don't want to work. I don't want to work with you because I this and I did. He's trying to talk about that.
So, with Nike, right? Nike is as famous as you say. Nike's more famous than PayPal, right? Yeah. Right. What number company do you think PayPal is? I don't know. Number 4. Overall? Overall, you got well, you know what the number 1 is, right? It's Apple. Yeah. I'm forgetting number 2, but number 3 is McDonald's. Then SpaceX is maybe 6 or 7. It's really interesting that as lit as Elon is, his previous company is actually still worth more than SpaceX. So, what number company do you think Nike is? The Nike. Number 321. It's not there to be as big a financial company as it can be. It's there as an influencer because black people love Nike. So Nike is like a company that is redlining and gerrymandering black people. So the reason why Gap wanted me to go to Gap, it wasn't based on, oh, we need to get our stocks up. You know, it's like these companies, when they've been around for a long time, Gap's not like, they're like, we're in the rag trade. We're never going to be Apple. And everyone, all American companies, somehow took this deal where they start putting in these really awkward, weird number kind of CEOs. Like Nike's got one. The Gap had one. It didn't work out. And there's all of these weird operators inside of companies, even in Balenciaga, you know. And they're just there for control. Steve Jobs talked about it. It's the most important thing you can have is control. Look at me. All the money, all the influence, and I have to act a complete ass to have any say-so of anything that my children are doing, because that group of people have control and say-so over all the children inside of the clan. So that's what these companies are set up for. That's the type of CEOs they're hiring, especially when the founders are out of there. They kind of just give the companies up to a bunch of people, and they're all in cahoots. Like anyone that ever worked with me, they just look at, oh, who's Ye farming for talent? Hire to be our new BLM office manager.
And you see that man laugh in his face. He got laugh in his face. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's genuine. He's a smart young man, but he needs to put it where it needs to be. While he worrying about the Jews and the stuff, you got a lot of poor people that you need to be over here trying to talk about and trying to help. You got a lot of people in the United States that needs your help and need your pull. Y'all got these shoes so high. These shoes shouldn't be not. These shoes shouldn't be costing on 200. I pay for my shoes when I buy a good pair of shoes. I try to get the best because of my, I don't want to keep buying shoes. So my shoes cost like close to $200 with tax. It's like it'll come up to $200, close to $200. But that on tennis shoes, because that's what they make it for. That's a good shoe. But the thing is, it shouldn't be that high. Who is on pay? I'm paying for the product. I'm paying for the name. I'm really not paying for the shoe. I'm paying for that name. I'm paying for the shoe, but I'm paying for the name that the company who company it belongs to. I'm paying for Nikes. I got a pair of Nike. Nike don't got kind of lazy, but Kanye making some truth when it come down to uh shoes. But he's a rapper, and I don't know how he got. Oh yeah, because they use some of the rappers. I don't even understand how he got mixed up with shoes. They didn't even need him. They could have went and got an athlete and let that person use their products. This man a rapper. Man, it's a business thing. It's a business thing. And I don't even know why he to Obama. He don't care nothing about Obama.
Like kind of like Obama. What do you think of Obama as a BLM office manager?
Whether I'm having a great day.
I'm gonna tell you something. He not far, and it's nothing wrong. I'm gonna tell you, it's political. He's not for Obama. He's not let me see, can I say it to be respectful? What word can I use for he's a Republican? He don't care nothing about no Obama. He'll care more about Trump than he did Obama. But it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So he making him speak Obama. He look at the mouth. They got the mouth on start look ugly.
Give the companies up to a bunch of people, and they're all in cahoots. Like anyone that ever worked with me, they just look at, oh, farming for talent that we can hire to be our new BLM office manager. Like, kind of like Obama. What do you think? You think of Obama as a BLM office manager? That's whenever. That's whenever. You know, I think Obama, just like Virgil, these people were truly black to their core and truly brilliant to their core. But they went into situations thinking that they could do it the white way as a black man. And we saw what color Obama's hair was when he went in, and we saw what color it was when he went out.
You know what? You know what? I can relate with him with where he about to go. I say that about every president. I say all them presidents they go in there with dark kind of hair or either they always come out that White House with white hair. After, after going through being the president, it's not just Obama, it's all of them. They go in there with that color hair and then they come out with gray hair. That being a president of the United States, it's not easy. Kanye, if you go up there and you sit in there, you won't make it. Cause you been on got stressed out on the first month. Being a president, your hair gonna be gray. If your hair don't turn, then you're not doing nothing. So yeah, not just I always said, look at that president hair when they come out. All of them, even Trump. They got the money. They can bleach that hair. Bill Clinton, Reagan, all them presidents come out of there with white hair. That ain't nothing new.
You know, Virgil lost all his hair, and eventually passed away. So when I have techniques that are revolutionary, if I raise my voice, if I express myself on Instagram, it's a colonic. And people can say, oh, this is what you're doing is toxic. If what I'm saying is toxic, I got to do everything to get it out of my body. And there'll be times where I see a level of like oppression, Parisian proper, like next level, France owns 80% of African banks level colonization, oppression. And I'll be like, I'm not going to let you guys kill me. But one thing that has to really happen, say if Trump ran, right?
Look, see, that's his buddy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Look at the hat. I already wearing 2023. He listen to what he about to say about his buddy. He about to talk about his buddy. Trump his buddy. And it's nothing wrong with that, but just listen.
We're not just going to be black influence. We're going to be vision and creativity. We've got to rethink who we are as a species. Right now, we practice killing it ourselves every day. Like murder is.
He talking to y'all. Y'all. The same color he is. He just ain't saying blacks killing each other every day. What that got to do with Trump and what they got to do with the president? That they got to do with your people. So while you sitting here worrying about the outside races who don't care nothing about you. You need to be worried about your people. See, he don't want to say y'all black for killing y'all black people. Y'all are killing each other. Y'all doing it for real. But he don't. But he going to sit there and talk about the Jews, but he can't bring that out his mouth. He don't want to say it. So what's the difference in him saying it and try to, instead of looking over, he most scared to say that, but he ain't scared to say nothing about them Jews.
Legal in America, you know. In abortion. Yes. So whoever gets the position needs to listen to the vision. I didn't know it was going to rhyme when I first started. They need to have Elon. They need to have me.
What?
You should start with those two, and then we'll get to the rest of them. We could pull in a Johnny Eyes, or pull in all of our...
Hey, something wrong. Kanye, come on. You need to be, you need to come back down to reality and educate yourself, re-educate yourself. It's nothing. I don't know. You're trying to be somebody. You're trying to be allegedly a person that you're trying to be the person allegedly that you aren't. You're not. And I'm trying to say, I'm trying to pick it right. Elon, Elon, really? God, hey, I don't know. This is, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm sitting here trying to. I'm sorry for getting quiet on y'all, but I'm trying to figure Kanye out. I'm trying to figure Kanye out. What I've been trying to figure him out since before his mama even died. When he started rapping, when he went from black hair to red hair to white hair, from white hair. But it's a lot of things that Kanye is going through. Like he he didn't know how close Kim was to Clinton. See, it's a lot of things he don't know about Kim, its own ex-wife. He didn't know she was close. It's a lot of things he don't know about Kim. Why he haven't had them babies? He didn't do his research. He just want to go have a baby have all his babies by her. Tell me what do you mean by he didn't know Kim knew Clinton? Kim knew a lot of little folks that you know. So let's see what he got to say about that, y'all. He won. Oh, he probably already on top. Hold on.
Him because he had influence inside of the black community.
Hold up. Now. See, he's surprised that Clinton was trying to help the black community. So he got the Kim. I don't know. Something wrong. Something happened to that man. Something happened to this young man. I don't know what it is. I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
And Kim had called him because he had influence inside of the black community, and had called him to say, to get him to influence people to take the vaccination. Mm-hmm. And I don't have an opinion on that. I just want to state that as a flat statement. But it was wild that I didn't know how close my own wife was to the Clintons. I don't know, I didn't realize it at the time that you were married to her. How close was she to the Clintons? I mean, cell phone away, like, or hey, tell Ye to say this away, or hey, go out and use your platform to push the vaccination away. I mean, not away, but like take the away part. But do you feel like at times you were manipulated by political forces through your wife? Attempt manipulation. But yes, there was some manipulation. Me not saying I like Trump was a form of a manipulation. For sure. Yeah. Why did you like him, by the way? You said you liked him early, like you saw him in the... I mean...
He like Trump. Don't let him fool y'all. He like Trump. He like Trump.
I keep telling this joke. If people say Trump was the first black president, I'm going to be the first Latino president. Because all the values, the conservative values just line up. Come on, man. Trump's the what do you mean? He has his own buildings. We talk about, he's like, like Ralph Lauren. Yeah. He made Ivanka. You like Ivanka? Yeah. You wrote a post on Instagram about her husband today. Yeah, I had a dinner with...
I ain't gonna do his whole. What y'all thinking about? Tell me what y'all think about Kanye. Put it down. Don't worry about me now. Talk about Kanye West. Yay. Talk about Yay. And politically, where is he going with what he trying to say? Maybe it's something that y'all want to say about him. Don't focus on me. Focus on Kanye. Help me understand mentally what's going on with him. I've been trying to find out way from the beginning. From the beginning when he was rapping. Way when he was younger than what he was. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out and I love y'all. Bye.